Many a time students tell me that, sir, as soon as we are in the examination hall, we start forgetting things. Or even if we remember things, we are not able to put it well on paper. It's there in our mind, but then we are not able to write it effectively. We are not able to present it effectively. That is a problem which commonly students face when they are giving any of the professional examination for the very first time. So if you are an intermediate student and you're giving your examination in the next attempt, or even if you are a final attempt student, then this video is going to tell you how to present your answer well, how to write the paper well, how to take care of small things that are going to fetch you more marks as compared to other students. It's not about how well you remember the course, it's not about how well you understand the topic, but it's about how well you present it to the examiner so that he gives you good marks. So in this particular video, we're going to discuss what are the effective writing tips, how to write your paper effectively in the examination. Number one, speed is of key importance. Many students feel that, or they have faced that, so we knew the examination, we knew the paper well, but we are not able to complete within the given timeline of 3 hours. So guys, speed hack that is to be employed by you to ensure that you are able to cover your examination well is that have a watch right in front of you. Your watch which you're wearing, pull it out, put it in front of you and keep a tab of time, which means that for 1 mark question, you have to devote 1.8 minutes. For a 1 mark question, you have to devote 1.8 minutes. For a 4 mark question, you have to devote 7.2 minutes. How is this calculation arrived at? 180 minutes and 100 marks paper. 180 divided by 100. So 1.8 per minute, which means for 4 mark question, you have to dedicate approximately 7 minutes. Forget about the decimal. 7 minutes you have to allocate. So as soon as you start doing a 4 mark question, just keep a watch in front of you and just note down the time. As soon as it hits 7 minutes, stop doing this question. Yes, even if it's incomplete, stop doing that question. Leave one page, move to the next question. If you follow this technique, then you're not going to, leave any of the paper. And yes, after the paper is over, then you come back on this particular question and complete it. It's okay. So if you follow this technique, then you're going to really plan your time well during the examination, because last thing we want is that, so we knew question number 8, but we took so much time in doing question number 5 that we were not able to reach to question number 8. This is the last thing which we want. We don't want this thing to happen. So time management is the key. Speed hack I've already told you. Next, handwriting. Of course, handwriting matters a lot. This is not a web-based examination or an online examination where computer is going to read your words. A human being is going to read your words. So he's going to judge you as per your handwriting. So your handwriting has to be readable, legible and adequately spaced so that it feels well. It gives a good impression to the examiner. That's of real importance. So handwriting should be well, write legibly, write clearly, leave adequate space after each word and after each line so that it is presented well. That's really important. Third, if by any chance you need to cut any of the portions of your answer, do not use these two cutting techniques. It's okay if the examiner sees your wrong answer. It's okay. Always cut using a single strike. Do not use these techniques. 2 problems. Problem number 1, it looks untidy. Number 2, on the reverse of that particular page or even in the subsequent pages, you will get an impression like this, which will ruin your other questions also. So just use a single strike to cut your wrong answers, or if a page is required to be cut, then use a slanting side to cut a particular page. Max you can do is cross it twice. Don't use this particular wavy stylish technique to cut your answer, overwrite your answer. Avoid cutting and overwriting as much as possible. Let your paper be absolutely clean. But I know in nervousness situation, panic situation, sometimes we tend to make mistakes and we tend to cut just by one strike. Next is sequences. Yes, sequencing of the answer paper is really important. You have to sequence your answers well. So you would have question number 1 A, question number 1 B, question number 1 C, then you would have question number 2 A and B, question number 3 A, B, C, D, question number 4 A, B. So this is how your question paper will be there. First question will of course be MCQs. Question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5. They'll have some subparts to it. Golden rule. Subparts have to be answered together. There is no way that you can give answer to one subpart and at one part of your paper give answer to second part at some other page. Not possible, guys. Subparts have to be dealt with together. And yes, every subpart should start with a separate page. Every subpart should start with a separate page, preferably. If the answer is only of 1 line or 2 lines, then it can fall in the same page. But preferably every subpart should start with a separate page, and all the subparts should be answered together. So what if we don't know part C? We know part A, part B, part D, but we don't know part C. Then leave one page for part C. Do part D. Move further. Come back to part C. Attempt whatever you want to attempt. But part C cannot be answered after question number 4. No. Bifurcation of parts is not permissible. But yes, this resequencing is possible. Question number 1, if you are more comfortable with question number 2, then do question number 2 first. Then you can do question number 5 first. Then you can do question number 6 first. Then you can do question number 8 first. Come back to 2. That rejuggling is possible. But I would suggest each one of you to attempt MCQs first. And this is my own feeling, my own gut feeling, my own hunch feeling, that attempting MCQs means that you've covered 20 marks of your paper and in a very short span of time. So doing MCQs at the very first instance would really be quick. It will give you confidence and it will really make other parts of the paper easy. So attempt MCQs first. Question number 1 should be attempted first. That's my suggestion. Okay, rest sequencing you can decide what sequencing you want, but parts cannot be breaked up. Next is attempt 100% of the paper. This is the key, guys. This is the most important thing. You have to attempt 100% of the paper. Even if you don't know a particular question that is mandatory question, please attempt it. Whatever you know. At least you know the English, no? Convert that English into Hindi, but attempt each and every part, each and every question, mandatory question of the paper. Of course, if you have choices, then you can leave some questions, but do not leave a mandatory question. Attempt 100% of the paper. Always follow this golden rule. 5 averagely written questions will give you more marks than 3 superbly written questions. You think that, sir, I'll put my heart and soul to 3 questions, write them superbly, leave the 2 questions. No, it is going to give you less marks. Rather, attempt all the 5 questions, averagely. That's a very good strategy. So attempt 100 marks of the paper. And now, what is the strategy to recall the answer? The strategy to recall answer to any of the question is, first recall the chapter. First thing, from which chapter is this question asked from? Then recall the topic, and then recall the paragraph or the subtopic from this particular question has been asked from. Because as soon as you see a question, your mind will be absolutely puzzled. It will start giving you a nervousness. It will start giving you stress. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember this answer. I don't remember this question. I don't remember this question. Halt, pause, take a deep breath. Remember the chapter, remember the topic, and then the subtopic of the paragraph. You'll be able to recall it well. Step-by-step recalling is really important. Okay, but attempt 100% of the paper. Finally, certain miscellaneous points, certain points that are going to really make a big difference, okay, in presentation. Please use only blue or black pen. It is already suggested in your the instructions that are given for the examination. So follow those instructions well. Underline the keywords, because examiner doesn't have a lot of time to sometimes go through your entire paper in detail. So if you underline keywords, it will be helpful for the paper checker to understand what you're trying to say. So underline the keywords. Differentiate. By using certain tables, you can differentiate wherever there's a difference question, like difference between direct tax and indirect tax. Use tables, use columns properly. Okay, that will enhance the visibility of your paper. No short forms or slangs can be used. So something like please cannot be this PLS. No, it has to be complete form. So don't use short forms and slangs. Rupees per unit can be used in short form. That's perfectly fine, and not a problem in that. Points, 1 extra. Then marks. So please remember that if there's a 5-mark question, for every 5-mark question you have to give 6 points, 1 extra point as compared to the marks. So if there's a question which says write characteristics of cost audit report in XBRL format, right? 5 marks question. Do not write 5 points, write 6 points. 1 extra point as compared to the marks which are always given, because you never know which one point you might write in a weak manner, or your grammar is wrong, or your context is wrong, or your word is wrong. Examiner is going to give you marks on that extra point. And if you remember 7 points, write 7 points. There's no negative marking in writing extra points if time permits you. Okay, so points 1 extra, then the marks. 15 minutes revision time is given to you. Please use that time judicially. Go through the entire paper, identify your strengths, identify your weaknesses, identify which questions you want to do first. So please do that in those 15 minutes. That they are very, very critical to actually plan your entire paper. How you want to write your entire paper, that planning can be done in those 15 minutes. Then long answers. Wherever there are long answers, please use rough columns. Please use rough pages to just sequence your answer. So wherever there's a long answer, like in law, there's a long answer, write the details of what kind of directors are there according to Companies Act, what kind of general meetings are there, what is the timeline for general meeting. When a long answer comes to you, 8 marks, don't start the answer immediately. Go to a rough page, write the pointers. I'm going to write directors, I'm going to write section this, I'm going to write section this, then I'm going to write section this, then this is to be included. In brief, just jot down what all points are you going to write in that particular answer. And then come on to the main answer, and then start writing, incorporating all those points, or whatever new points come to your mind, start incorporating them. Just giving 30 seconds of rough time in long answers is going to increase effectiveness of your answer to a very high extent. Just give 30 seconds rough time to your answer. And yes, typically 3 paragraphs should be there for any theoretical question. First paragraph should state the law. Second paragraph should state the analysis of our case with that law. And the third paragraph should state the conclusion. First, second and third. Ideally, 3 paragraphs should be there for the long answers, which are there typically in theoretical subjects like, even in cost audit, even in SFM or law, all these theoretical portions, wherever theoretical portions are asked, long answers, 3 paragraphs are required. So I feel that if you follow these techniques, these are very simple techniques to follow. If you follow these techniques, then your writing skills are going to enhance, and your exams are definitely going to be well. You'll be more confident, and your writing speed, writing presentation, writing skill is going to really enhance if you follow these techniques in your examination. All right, till the examination, I'm going to guide you this way itself. Whatever is there in your mind, just write in the comment box below. If you want anything specific to be discussed about, I'll definitely make a video on it. Please comment in the comment section below that yes sir, you want a video on this particular topic. I'm going to give you a video on that particular topic. On that positive note, all the very best and happy studying.